Alright, here's the next radio we got in line here. Hopefully you guys could see that. So I believe this is a Galaxy sent in by Mr. Jared. Alright, we'll see what we got going on here. Got a nice pack job. Don't want to cut too far through. And also I am trying out a microphone, an external microphone instead of the stock internal one that comes with the camera. So I'm not sure how this is going to pan out. Hope it's not picking up extra background noise. I was trying to kind of hoping that it would knock out some of the background noise from the equipment, but what ends up happening is they work really good if you're just talking. They'll make your voice, nice and clear if you have a quiet background. But if you have background noise, it seems to sometimes amplify it. So I'll see what it's doing after I do this clip. I'll check it, see what it sounds like. Alright, finally getting to it here. Like he's got some extra parts thrown in. Cool. Alright, put this to the side. Here's the radio at hand. Alright, looks like he's got some extra knobs. Alright, so looks like you put new cases on it. Awesome. New bezel, faceplate. Very cool. What do we got here? DX77 HML. Okay, very cool. So this is a sideband rig, no freak counter. Looks like when you put the bezel on, you got your LED light a little bit stuck outside the hole there. You could see that. I'll get that straightened out for you. Sometimes you could just get a little fine tip poker and just bump it down a little, fall into place. But yeah, your meter, you can tell you got an old meter in there. Okay, that's all faded out. And not sure. We'll see how good it works. We'll check your mic jack. We'll check out, everything. This one, I know you want a Bulletproof package. This is a perfect candidate for the Bulletproof upgrade package. Not every radio, I've said this before, but not every radio is a candidate for that. That package is mainly for these exact type of radios right here. Because otherwise, if you try to put a package out there that falls under every single radio, you just can't do it, because not all the radios have the same components, same layout, modulation circuits, so it's kind of hard to do that. But it looks like you're missing a screw here, case screw there. We'll see what the deal is with that. Looks like you got a couple mismatched screws. I don't know if you want me to put the right screws in it. I would think you would. I don't know what's going on with this. There's like a little bit of a gap here. Seems loose. I'll have to check to make sure your bezel screws are in. Maybe your bezel screws aren't in. Alright, let's see what it's doing. Get it powered on here. Just trying to get what it looks like, document it when it came in. Okay, put some power to it. Yep, looking good up at the amp draw. Okay, so yeah, I remember you said in the note, yeah, your digits are pretty bad. So we'll see if it's just a channel selector. Now if it is a dirty channel selector, usually if you push on it, they'll come back. So let's see. So it may be dirty and it may be both things. It may be burnt digits and dirty. See that, the digits on the right, that definitely seems like it's burnt out. The digit flicker on the left seems possibly like a dirty pot. It's acting like a dirty pot. Probably what I'm going to do is just go ahead and replace it, because that right side digit is really not coming back at all. Maybe wiggle it around, well, a little bit there, but stock light here, that'll get changed out, upgrade it. And let's see what it's doing to get a microphone. Okay. Prop it up here a little bit. Dummy load put in. All right. See what it's doing for power. And we don't have anything, because we were on PA. Okay, let's get it to AM. What do we got? Looks like a good 1.5 watts, almost 2 watts. Okay. Let's our mic gain up. See what she does. Hello, 1 2. Hello, 1 2 3 4 5. And she's putting out a lot of average. That's not going to be good when we look at the scope. Put the peak on. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. Audio check. Break, break, break. Almost 30 on peak. And check this out over here. Those negatives. Ooh, baby. Yeah, she's really boxcarring. It looks like somebody did a poorly done. Let me get the audio generator into it. Looks like somebody tried doing an MPC type mod or a swing mod and they just did it wrong. It's usually the case. What are we on for power here? Put it on medium, high. High is doing about 4 watts. Okay, if you could see that up there. Got everything in screen. I'm gonna just hit this button, turn this on. And there you go. Full out boxcar, and now the negatives are compressed under a tone. But under the voice, they were not. They were not compressing like that. So that's the other thing too, guys. A lot of times on a tone, you know, they compress fully when you do the heavy swinger mods, but under tone you won't get that the negatives to compress down, so you're actually going to sound real muddy. Receive, let's check the receive. Oh, I think you said this one doesn't have a speaker, right? The internal's not hooked up. You might need a speaker. So let's check it with the external then. I could get it in there. Okay. I do hear a little bit of noise. Oh, your 10K switch is busted. 10K switch is busted right here. See that? It's just kind of loose and pushed in. So we'll check that out. Seems like it's working. Still seems like we should have a little bit more static. Seems very, very quiet for a yeah, seems like a very odd sounding receive. Not a lot of hiss. I wonder if somebody put a high cut in here. All right, we're back. Made an adjustment to the camera microphone, that new microphone I'm using, so hopefully this is even a little bit better. I'm kind of, as I'm going here, checking the clips. But yeah, we got a bunch of crazy stuff going on here. So it looks like, let me get a pointer. For some reason, there's a big cut in the board here. All these traces got cut. I don't know if you could see that. And then they had to run all the jumper wires to reconnect the traces. So whatever, it's to reconnect it. This one here, I'm not sure what they're doing with yet. Haven't investigated that yet. I'm guessing it might have something to do with the echo, or I'm sorry, the talkback relay they put in. But see, they do not have it on a switch. The talkback is not switchable, so I'm going to try to make it switchable so he could do talkback and echo, and then if he wants to just have echo on and not talkback, he can do that. So what I'll do is I'll probably take this out. I don't really see a need for that. I've never really seen a need for them when they do the relay echoes. And I'll just do my normal modified echo. And we got 2 swing mods in here. There's really only one that's causing the problem. And that's this one right here in the shrink wrap. I don't know if you guys could see down in there. Let me get the camera a little closer. Now you can see it. So it's right behind this other modulation transistor. It's down in the shrink. They shrink wrapped it down in there. That's the one causing the nasty stuff on the scope, along with the TR32 right here. We're missing that. All right, that normally goes right down here. So we are, whoops, bumped the camera. Yeah, we're missing, excuse me. We have a few modifications we got to undo and then redo. And then we'll go through and do what we normally do. Alrighty. So I'm not seeing really anything else besides that. Looks like the normal limiter and, oh wait a minute, what's this? Yeah, look, with for some reason look what they did here. They clipped this resistor. Okay, so that's got to get replaced. That might be why the receive is a little bit screwed up. Oh, then they did TR53 too. You zoom in here. So they double clipped it. TR53 is also gone. See, did they do TR249 as well? Yes, they did. Triple clip. Yep, you got the trifecta, bud. You got this one here. See this standing up? This is supposed to go to this end right here. So you got 1, 2, and then 3. 3 clips. Wow. Just take a quick peek here for anything else. See if he's going to be a record setter and go for 4. Not seeing it right now. Alright. These are the same transistors for TR53 and TR32. 2 SC945s. And then 249, if you see this clipped in your radio, that's normally a 10K. And I think somebody was diddling with that a little bit. Besides that, I think she'll come back to us. Ooh. Like somebody was using a cold iron on some of this stuff. Where am I? In the viewfinder. See how real gray that is, and kind of like not smooth. Got that grainy look to it. Somebody doesn't have enough heat on their iron. Alright, I'm gonna get working on it. It's gonna be mainly the same stuff you guys normally see. So I'm not gonna show too much. I gotta check out, I gotta see why that 10K switch, I got to get this faceplate off. See what's going on with that. Alright guys, so here it is. The bench is a friggin' crazy messy mess right now going through this. Got a hair puller here that working on with this 77, and I'm trying to as you guys remember, it had that talkback relay in it. Okay, and I've taken these out before. It's like this dude right here, and I've restored talkback, no problem. Okay, this one for some reason did not want to come back with the talkback, so I'm going through, I'm checking everything, double checking everything. Got the interconnect diagram out, schematic, all that stuff. I still have everything kind of crazy in here, but I'm wondering why I'm not getting any volume. And like I said, you guys remember when I first turned this on, I said something didn't sound right with the receive. So then that's clicking back in my head. And I'm, the more I'm thinking about it, the two must be related. It just can't, I just can't hear the audio out of the talkback, and I'm having a hard time getting good audio out of the volume pot. Well, that's really dirty. So I thought, just for the heck of it, let me change out the output cap on the audio chip. So here it is here. It's supposed to be a, I could zoom that in, 330 microfarad, okay? And turn this on. So it's reading about 170 nanofarads. So I'd say she's bad. Alright, so there's something in case you guys ever run into low volume and talkback, crap the bed, something like that deal. Check that output cap. That is the 330 microfarad cap. I don't know the part number of it offhand, but alright, I'll show you now. Talkback's working. 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 4 audio check. Actually, I should probably put this closer to the speaker because you're picking up my microphone. And I got the limiters back in it. They'll give you a little taste of what we're doing on output power as well. 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 36 watts. Check check check. Break break break. Oh yeah. So I'm going to put this talkback on a switch. What I'm going to try to do is get it on the Roger beep switch, since you said you don't use the Roger beep, so that's perfect. I'm going to tie it into there, and I'm also going to increase the volume a little bit for you because it's still a little bit weak, but now I could actually fine tune it because it didn't matter what resistance I put in there, it just wasn't putting out any volume. Alright guys, we'll be back. We are back once again here, and this thing is all done. Got your white meter light in for you. Got your channel display replaced. I'll show you better once I get the lids on. Mainly what I want to do right now is just go over, as I've done in many videos, is just going over the Bulletproof package. You guys have seen this a bunch of times, a bunch of videos. I don't want to spend a lot of time on this, but I just want to show the customer the work is done. Pulled off your driver and finals. Re-greased the insulators. Insulators were good, so think about that for a second. A lot of these new radios are coming with cracked, broken insulators. Here's a radio that's got to be 25 years old, and insulators were perfect, so we kept them, cleaned them up, re-greased them. And what I mean by that is adding fresh heatsink compound. Got your Teflon SO239 antenna wire here, upgraded cap here, your upgraded chokes, power wire, ground wire with ferrite. Added in this 6 amp diode here, okay, for reverse polarity protection. These did not come with it from the factory. It does have a smaller protection diode here anyways down on the board, but it doesn't hurt to put one here as well. All the new radios come standard with these. Upgraded AM regulator right here. Modulation transistor here upgraded. Multiple caps upgraded. As you know, you had a problem with your audio output, so this cap here was replaced. And then while I was over here, I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go through, I'm going to replace all the caps in the audio chip output section. So it was only 1, 2, 3, 4, it's like 4 caps. Just replace them. Better safe than sorry. And then this cap here has been upgraded for your 8-volt regulator buffer. And mic amp circuit adjusted for the DM507 Superstar mic. He is going to be running on this. He's not running noise canceling. Also too, what happened is I put it on the receive equipment, and right off the bat I knew something was a little up. I wasn't seeing the numbers I'm quite used to seeing with these type of chassis, and still wasn't hearing quite that tone. Went ahead and replaced, now I know this just from getting these chassis a lot. It's just kind of one of those things that as you do it, you get to know certain telltale signs of certain areas to look for. But a lot of people, they want to jump on the shock key diodes. Okay, so this is an old radio. It does not have the shock keys here or here in the AM detector or the noise blanker section. I will admit I did jump on that bandwagon way back. I was, replacing all these with shock keys. It's really, it's not worth it. So what I do is when I see a problem like that, I like replacing these caps in here. Okay, in your AM detector, upgrade these. A lot of these are only 10-volt caps down in here, so it doesn't hurt to upgrade them anyways, or replace. I'm saying upgrade, but what I really mean is replace. It's not necessarily an upgrade. Yeah, actually here they are right here. I still have them over here. So it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 caps I pulled out quick. Got those changed out for you. And unlocked your clarifier. Got your, yeah, we already went over the talkback, did that. I think that pretty much covers it. Meter, yeah. So let me get the cover back on here and we will check this thing out with what it's doing for performance. Alright, so here we go. Got your new meter light here. And we are on AM. And let's just see what it's doing. Now you have 3 settings on this one. Alright, so you got 50 watt slug in the bird, center scale. I'm just going to show you some carrier settings. You're going to be running an amplifier, a couple possibly different ones, so I believe with the 3 different settings you should find a sweet spot. Here's low, 2 watts. Let the LP register it. Here is medium, goes up just a little more than a watt from the 2, so about 3, 3.5. And then all the way up is going to be 5, hair over 5. Okay. Now let's turn up the mic gain all the way. And I'm going to show you average power. About 11. Got 12 on the LP, 11 on the bird. Not really too worried about average. Just want to give you a little extra for the amplifier. But was definitely not looking for anything crazy. Did not want to see 20 average out of this thing by any means. Audio check. About 40 watts PEP. Peak. Audio. Alright. Let's take it to sideband. So come down here. Sideband now. Audio 1 2 3 4 5 5 5 5 5 5 5. Same thing. I'm gonna put you back to AM. Actually, I'll show you FM here quick. FM, you got a 6-watt carrier. Alright, let's go over the air, and hopefully this microphone picks it up okay, because it's actually going to be back farther than the actually, let me move the microphone. Alright, so we're on the radio up here. I put it on 38. We're on AM. Or no, we're on FM. Alright, now we're on AM. Hopefully this picks it up okay. Now I might get some feedback because we are using the Superstar stock mic, DM507 stock mic. He did not want to run the noise canceling, so we probably will get some squealing and feedback. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Audio check. Alright, I could go a little bit more on the volume. I didn't know how much we can go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Audio check. Break, break, break. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sounding really good. We're going to try sideband. Let's see if she drifted on us here. Whoops. Alright, let me take the echo off. See what this thing sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Audio check. Audio check. Break, 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 break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So we're good there. Just had to bump the clarifier ever so slightly, and she fell right in. Alrighty. So that's transmit. I'm going to show it to you on the spectrum analyzer. Which I could probably, yeah, let me get this hooked up off the dummy load, and I'll get it put onto the direct feed here, and then we'll go from there. Oh, I think I was bumping the microphone. Sorry about that. Alright, two things I'm going to show here on transmit, the scope, and then I want to show you the talkback. I forget if I showed that now. I don't think I did. So alright, let's just we're gonna put this in medium power. We got let's turn our echo off, put our mic gain up, okay, and kick it up here. There you go. And right now we're at 1000 hertz, so 1K tone, and if I vary that, I'll just make the tone, I'll take it up to like we're going to just go through some frequencies here. There's 1300, there's 14, 15. Now everything's still really good, so right there you see 1500, 1.5K. Look at that, still great. Let's try to slow it down a little more. See, it's gonna have to keep readjusting as I go through the frequencies, but sometimes people like to see how it reacts with different frequencies. Let's see, go up to 15. Let's see where this thing starts dropping out. There's this camera won't zoom out anymore. 17, 18, 19, 2000, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Let's just keep it going. 3000, 31. So yeah, I mean, you could see still great, even at if I can slow it down enough. So still great, even at 3,400 and some. All right, so I want to show you the talkback. You're running a stock mic with this, you said, so let's just see where you're gonna, get some feedback on this mic gain, which I know it's probably going to be anywhere from all the way up to about half if you're the type that likes to run talkback all the time. You know, I suggest just using it to set your echo, but let's just see what happens because we're close. Yeah. So let me turn this down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You just turn your mic gain down half, and it takes all that feedback out. Now, of course, too, it's going to a little bit depend on what speaker you're running for your external speaker as well. But just something to keep in mind. Let you hear it with the echo.
1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Audio check.
All right, then you just turn that off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and your talkback is gone. You can turn your mic gain back up. Then you don't get 1, 2, 3. You're not going to get anything squealing through back on the radio. Spectrum analyzer hooked up here, and okay, get the shot in here. Here's 30 megahertz clean. I think I could come down here and I gotta try to think blindly while looking at the other what I want to press. I'll go down to 15. Come back up here. Clean, nothing there. Hello, 1, 2, 3, hello. Okay, and I'll go to 5. Hello, 1, 2, 3, hello. Good, all good. Okay, got a couple minutes left here on this card before it fills up. So we're at negative 73. Got your S9 set here. Okay, right there. Let's see what that sounds like. Okay, we'll start dialing it down. And like I said, I brought the receive up quite a bit on this from where it was when it came in, between the alignment and some cap changes. Let me just check out the sensitivity on the Synad to show you for reference. Now I could turn this up, and right, we'll go over to here. 13 and change, so we could come down a little bit more. Let's see, not much. 107. 107 is going to be where this one falls out. There's 11 and change, high 11s. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Alright, so that's it for this one. I believe that covered everything. It's quite a long video. Thinking back on all the clips I believe that I did, but yeah, probably going to be a long one. Hope you guys don't mind. A lot of the stuff I cover is not directly, when I do the public videos like this, a lot of this stuff is towards people that may be just getting into the hobby, or just getting into working on radios, or checking radios out, or just tinkering with your own stuff. And that's why I mention a lot of different things, because somebody may be trying to figure something out, or work on something, or you're just trying out a new radio. So I know you, Jared, you're an experienced operator, so I know you know about mic gain and echo and talkback and stuff like that. But alright, so that should be it for this one. Do appreciate everybody coming along, checking this thing out. He's got another radio he's got me doing. I don't know if I'll be doing a video on that one, but if I do, then see you guys in that video. Alright, thanks for checking out the Radio Garage. We're off the key.